Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with more rainbow vinyl, and this time we're heading off to Düsseldorf in 1976. So I've recently reviewed The Temple of the King, the CD box set, which has the best versions of these three German concerts available so far, Cologne, Düsseldorf and Nuremberg. And I also reviewed the Cologne vinyl album. So all of those videos are on the website and also the YouTube channel. And now we have Düsseldorf. This is on black vinyl. The last one was on coloured vinyl, different colour for each disc. But here it's all on black vinyl, which is fine with me. And there's a colour picture of the band on the back. It's a triple album. There's no gatefold. The three discs, part 3, part 2, part 1. There are no photographs on it at all. The pressing is superb. I would have liked polylined inner sleeves, but they are great pressings. So I know I'm going this in reverse order. Still, I'm Sad, side 6, Stargazer, side 5, side 4, Man on a Silver Mountain, Catch the Rainbow, side 3, and on disc 1, Kill the King, Mistreated, and 16th Century green sleeves, newly remastered by Andy Pearce and Matt Wortham. So that's a look at the actual vinyl package itself, and now I'll tell you what I think. So that's a look at the vinyl for Düsseldorf, the triple album from 1976. As I said in the unboxing segment, if you love CD and that's good for you, that's all, that you're happy with that, then this set is all you need, okay? The concerts in here, which were available separately many years before, and even years before that, sound better here than they've ever sounded. And you watch the other video where I reviewed this, but I did a cross-check against all the different versions of these concerts I have, and this does have the edge. And when I reviewed the first of the three German concerts on vinyl, this was obviously in lots of different coloured vinyl, I said that it sounds fantastic, and I was swapping between the CD and the vinyl. So, but if, as I said, and because it's my job here to not tell people to go and spend money you don't have, or you don't need to do these things, okay? It's, if you're happy with the CD box set, then that's fine. If you love vinyl, and to you having these concerts on vinyl means a lot to you, then I want you to go away and buy these because they sound fantastic, okay? They do, both of them. This one is it is available on coloured vinyl, but this is the black vinyl version that I showed you. What could be done better? This is also my job. And there's probably lots of reasons for how these things happen. It isn't a gatefold sleeve. There's a trend at the moment that more double albums and triple albums are going into these kind of like vinyl packs where all the discs are inside. What is probably missing are live photos. There were no live photos on the other one. Of course, this concert has one less track as well because they didn't do the encore of Do You Close Your Eyes. They do on the next one, Nuremberg one. So there were no pictures apart from one picture on the back. And a key part of collecting as a vinyl enthusiast is sitting down with the record on your lap and going through stuff. And if you remember Rainbow on stage, you've got the inner sleeves and there's tons of pictures, colour pictures and black and white pictures. And these CDs, which originally came out as 2 CD sets, had lots of photographs with them. There are lots of photographs in here. So it could be that the photography rights and the royalty rights for the photographer would have pushed the price of these sets further up and made it perhaps a bit unsustainable. And that's why there's no photography. And I know that happens on some releases where everybody now is asking for lots more money for things, and the number of these items that get created and pressed now is smaller than ever. So it's a balance. Okay, so I know that if you're interested in this, you wouldn't have bought it just because it had pretty pictures of Ritchie or Ronnie in it. But I know that aesthetically, some of you are going to mention that. And I know what you mean. These are done to just bring these out on vinyl. And will Nuremberg come out in the same way? I would imagine it will. And then so if you bought the first one, having all three of these sets in triple vinyl in your collection if you love vinyl, you're just going to say, take my money. Okay. But I would have liked to have seen lots of color pictures on the inner sleeves. Okay. And polylined inner sleeves if I'm going to be really picky on this. But nearly remastered. I mean, I've got the original Live in Germany double album that came out on, I can't remember the name, Connoisseur Records. And I remember sending that back twice when it first came out. And in the end, it was one of those things that pushed me over to CD because I was just so fed up of sending it back. These are fine. You know, I am one of those people that really does. I'm really picky on new vinyl, as you know. But with these, I haven't felt that way at all. I know it can be different for different people, but I'm just being totally honest here. These sound fantastic. The other one did. And this is the best these have sounded. And they have been remastered. So, and they are damn good. As concerts, again, if you've got the CD set, you know, keep your powder dry. But if you've always wanted to own these on vinyl, then you can have the confidence to go and do that. I mean, Ritchie Blackmore. Ritchie Blackmore is on fire on these. It was that period between 74 and 76 when his guitar tone and his imagination, there was nothing holding him back. There was no one saying, I don't think we should do that. That should be a bit shorter. Or I've got to hand that over to another keyboard player to have their solo. This is him. This is all Ritchie's landscape. With Ronnie James Dio, who knew exactly where he was thinking, where he was in his head. He had everyone around him to create this and he could just go off, you know, and you've got Catch the Rainbow, a whole other side. And these versions of Catch the Rainbow, they are absolutely amazing. You know, Man on a Silver Mountain, the whole of one side. Stargazer, whole of one side. Still I'm saying a whole of one side. Mistreated, which was a whole of one side on stage, but it obviously was a bit short. With, you know, shares it with Kill the King, which was unique to this kind of tour. So yeah, I'm very happy to have these on vinyl because I'm a huge Ritchie Blackmore fan, huge Rainbow fan, and this really just takes me back to when I saw them in 1976 live myself at Birmingham Odeon. I hope they go on beyond this. I hope the next CD set includes Long Live Rock and Roll, The Last of the Deer thing, but also, see, some people haven't kind of thought about this. You know, why didn't they put everything in the first box set? There's on stage as well, isn't there? There's Japanese stuff, the Japanese concerts. There's a lot more, I feel, that Enzo Demon Records have probably got hiding behind the scenes. And of course, Ritchie and Candice are behind this and it has their full support. So it'd be really interesting to see what else is in the pipeline. But if you're a fan of vinyl, this is fantastic. And there's a little video that's come up as well with this actually playing, because I'm very aware that sometimes, because someone reached out to me and said, you know, Phil, you know, are you actually playing this? You're not one of these reviewers that doesn't have a turntable. I do. I play everything. As you see, I have records behind me. So yes, I have a turntable. It's a Technics one. And I'll stick that in the comments so you want to know what type it is and what it goes through, because I know a lot of people are interested in that as well. Anyway, I tried not to be waffly. Failed. Anyway, it's Ritchie. It's Rainbow. It is Düsseldorf, the 27th of September, 1976. Boston. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Remember, music is the healer and the doctor. Please take care, all of you. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Ring that little bell. Tell everyone you've ever known. Visit the website at nowspinning.co.uk. Sign up to the mailing list. Become a patron. You'll get access to our private communities on WhatsApp and also Facebook. We have a merch store. We have our own private pub called the Now Spinning Arms, which meets up twice a month. You can come along to that. And we have our own shop, which sells CDs, vinyl, and all sorts of stuff. Thank you, all of you, for all your comments and support. Take care, and I'll see you all on my next video.